people don't care why it's not done, they care that it's not done. Oh my gosh, like I just close my laptop when I want to be done, because sometimes it's just not like that. You guys, I'm just at a point, I'm gonna be honest, where I feel kind of like lost. Good morning guys, happy Monday. Welcome back to another week in my business. It's about 11 a.m. right now, and I just went out to Trader Joe's. One of the great things about working for yourself is that you can work on your own schedule, and grocery stores are much less frightening during the day, during the weekday typically. It's the first snow of the season today, so it was quite an adventure. Something that should have taken me like an hour and a half, took me 3 or 2. Let me show you guys really quick what I got. Not really business related, but some people like to see little grocery hauls. I got this eucalyptus plant. I don't even know. I'm gonna have to figure out something to do with it, but pretty, and I love eucalyptus. The whole reason I went to Trader Joe's was for these. These are the best gluten-free bagels I've ever had. I'm gonna make chili later, so I got some cornbread mix, taco shells. We needed some more Himalayan pink salt. This is the best deal, is at Trader Joe's. It's like $2 for this and the cracked pepper. So definitely recommend getting it there. What else? I got some coffee pods, and then this looked really good. I don't know, you just bake it and then it's potato flakes. I have not had a ton of luck with vegan cream cheeses, so I'm hoping that this one is good. This stuff is absolutely amazing. It's the vegan kale cashew basil pesto. I use this for pasta and sandwiches and stuff. It is amazing. Got some taquitos for when I'm feeling just lazy. I got some regular cream cheese in case I don't like the vegan kind, and for Norris. These are roasted potatoes with pepper and onion. Just thought that these would be good to have on hand. Everybody raves about these cauliflower gnocchi. Why did I say that? Gnocchi. I did not like them, but we didn't have good pans to pan fry them, so now we bought better pans, so I'm gonna try them again. This is like Mexican style corn with the how do you say it? Cotija cheese for tacos. And these frozen gluten-free pancakes. I also feel like I have to let you guys know that Trader Joe's is not, it's like my fun groceries. So that's not all that I eat in a day. That's like my fun food. So just kind of like in addition to food that we get at Kroger or Meijer or Target, like real grocery stores. So yes, that stuff is like not very good for you. So we eat a ton of whole foods, fruits and veggies, all that stuff. Just, it's annoying that I have to explain myself, but I gotta explain myself. Yeah, it's a little later in the day, and lately my Mondays have kind of been working out this way because I have my mastermind call at 7:30 p.m. So I end up working every Monday, or every other Monday at least, until 7:30, 9. So it's like I don't want to start working at 7 a.m. and be working all day, so I kind of have to force myself to start my day a little bit later. So it's 11:15, I'm gonna have a bagel, and then I have some stuff I gotta do. I actually did a lot of work yesterday, so today's sort of gonna be a more chill day. I don't have to record today for anybody, which is nice because normally I do. So I'm just really gonna be doing a lot of admin work, working on my own stuff and things like that. I didn't vlog this morning because it's kind of a hectic morning, but I went out and did some work at a coffee shop, and I grabbed lunch at this new like Asian, what is it called? Vera Asian? I don't know. I don't really like this kind of food that much, but it was just right there, and I really don't have a lot here at home. So I'm gonna eat really quick. I have a discovery call that came in on my website, so I'm gonna chat with her about social media marketing services in about 15 minutes. I'm gonna eat really quick, and I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, so I am doing some laundry. As you can tell, it is freaking freezing, so I'm bundling up, but I kind of did everything on my to-do list for today and yesterday, so I'm just gonna chill for a little bit for the next 3 hours or so, and then I am heading out to a meeting. I'm gonna go to the Rising Tide Society's Tuesdays Together meeting. I have talked about them before. I've done some speaking at one of the chapters a couple of different times. I'm not in charge of these meetings or anything. I don't have any like ties to it, so this is just my personal opinion, but I do try to go whenever I can. I think they're pretty valuable. they're mostly people in the wedding industry, not all, and I've seen it kind of diversify even from the time that I started going to these meetings, but it is mostly wedding industry folks. But I find them to be really valuable. And let me let you guys in on a little secret here. I get asked all the time, oh, do you follow this YouTube channel or listen to this podcaster or follow this Instagrammer? And often I'm like, no, I've never heard of them, or I don't, whatever. And it's not that I'm anti, it's not that I'm like against following popular people by any means, but a little tip is that I like to go where people aren't. Think about it. If you're learning from people in different industries, you're learning these tips and this expertise that other people are not hearing by just listening to digital marketers or just following popular Instagrammers. And this is just something that I've kind of tried to do throughout my life. Like, I'm always going to random conferences, and I posted on Twitter the other day that I feel like I was meeting with one of my doctor friends, and I feel like I learned so much about my business from talking to him, who is a doctor. I just always want people to keep that in mind as they're building businesses. I feel like especially when you're building a digital first business or an online business, it's super easy to get kind of swept up in what you should be doing and who you should be following. And some of those people are amazing, like I said, but I actually, speaking of YouTube channels, I just found an amazing YouTube channel last night that has like 20 followers because I was searching for something really specific. So my point is, don't just lock yourself into only following other social media managers. Go to other industries, go to events that make you uncomfortable, go to events where you're the only one who's like you there, because you will learn a lot. I'm on the struggle bus today. I don't know what's going on, but I woke up with a really bad headache and it hasn't went away. I've been trying to sleep it off for the past few, like 30 minutes or so, just like, let me take a nap. It's not working. So I just did a podcast about what to do when you're sick and you still have work to do. Today I'm living it out for you guys. So yeah, I don't know what's going on. I mean, I did get a lot of work done. I was able to kind of power through some emails earlier, but I have a call at 5. It's our first call ever, so I really want to be on my game. So I'm drawing myself a bath. Like, I feel like a baby, but the last time I actually had the flu and I was sick and I had a really bad headache, and a bath with Epsom salt helped so much. So I have about an hour and a half before my call, so I'm going to do that for a little bit and hopefully at least be able to function. I have not gotten dressed today. It's been like a serious struggle. Very privileged problems, I understand. I'm not like dying or anything, but yeah, just not feeling good. So that's why it's been all day and I haven't vlogged. The beginning of a very sad weekend in my business. My little grasshopper needs to go in for surgery. Okay, so I bought that Mac when I was in college. It was my first Apple purchase. Actually, I think I bought an iPhone first. But long story short, I had this huge desk in our very small room and it was taking up too much space. I really like how everything looks now. I got this little corner desk unit and I'm like, I can actually start editing at my iMac again. Go to turn it on, it's not working. So I just chatted in with Apple for about an hour. They had me delete everything on my computer, only to find out that didn't work either. So luckily I was able to make an appointment with the Apple store, at the Apple store for tonight. That thing right there is an eye mask. Just in case you see something that you think looks weird, it's just an eye mask. We went out to breakfast earlier and we were talking about my life and my future, what I'm gonna do with it. And you guys, I'm just at a point, I'm gonna be honest, where I feel kind of like lost. I feel very happy and very fulfilled with work and my business. And definitely with the coaching side of things, I feel like that is just like really what I'm loving right now. But I kind of feel like, what's next? You know, I've said this before, I've always felt very called to teach. That's always been what I wanted to do. Not full time, but I've always wanted to teach like one evening class at the local community college or something like that. That's always been my dream. And I don't know, I've just been thinking lately, like, what do I need to do to really make that happen? Is that really, like, is that just like a fantasy? Is that something that I can really do? And yeah, so Norris and I were talking today and just talking about potentially getting my master's degree. I don't know, you guys, I go back and forth. Let me know in the comments if any of you do something similar to me and do have a master's degree or have thought about it. I just go back and forth. Crunching the numbers, it's actually not as expensive as, you know, it's not like I would be going to law school and paying $100,000 or however much. So it's realistic, it's doable, I think, but it's just like, do I want to? So I'm just kind of researching, and I think it's kind of where I'm at. But just being real with you guys, I love what I do, and I'm really happy, but I do think, you know, I think it's important to always be thinking about what's next. You know, I'm not even 30 yet, so while I do sometimes feel old, I know I'm not old, but I do sometimes feel like, oh my gosh, these 20-year-olds have no idea, you know what I mean? I'm not that old. I still have, like, hopefully, God willing, at least a good 30 years left in my career, and I don't know, maybe I want to do something bigger and reach for the stars. So it's kind of what I'm working on today, is just doing some research. All right, we might be getting somewhere. I know you can't see that, but it says 40 minutes remaining. I just was able to reinstall OS. So hopefully this works and I didn't just waste all my money. Hey guys, what's up? It's actually Saturday today, and I'm starting my work week on a Saturday because it's the week of Thanksgiving. And typically I work a pretty standard, you know, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5-ish type schedule from home or from a coffee shop or from a co-working space. But this week I am starting a little bit early. I'm going to be working all throughout the weekend because I have some really big goals to hit for Black Friday. And it's also a 3-day week, and I do not work on the holidays. So, you know, I want to kind of get ahead for some client things. So I had last night or yesterday, one of my actually former clients reached out to me and said she passed along a referral to me for a client, and they have some stuff that they want to get out kind of like ASAP. So I'm going to work on getting a formal proposal put together for them. I did talk to them on the phone yesterday and all sounds good. And then I also am going to be launching my Facebook ads course for Black Friday. So I need to get a lot of work done for that. And I just figured I'm just gonna lock myself away for the weekend and work on those two things. I just got ready. I actually am gonna hit Whole Foods really quick, not work related, but like I said, it's the week of the holidays, so I want to grab a couple things now before it starts to get too crazy out there at the grocery store. So yeah, I just put on sort of a chill makeup look, nothing too crazy. I got some new products actually sent to me from Benefit and Ipsy, so I really loved them. They sent the Precisely My Brow Pencil and the 24-Hour Brow Setter, which I also love. I think I've used this Precisely Brow Pencil before and I remember really liking it. And then I also tried this Bad Gal Bang Mascara, which was I was shocked by how like clumpy it went on at first, but it's really nice. I just needed to kind of wipe off the mascara wand, and I think it looks really good now. I don't have eyeliner on or anything, and it just kind of makes my eyes pop, so I like that. And then I also tried the Hoola bronzer, which I know I've tried before, but it's been a few years since I used it, and it's definitely a more chill bronzer. I normally go for like a pretty dark, heavy contour, but I like it for days like this when I'm just running to the store and then gonna work from home. Also, I just watched this clip back, just in case you notice all of this white stuff all over my sweatshirt. It's not like dandruff, it's literally fuzzies. It's all over the entire thing. I'm not gonna wear this out. I just grabbed it out of the dryer and wore it as I got ready. Just wanted to check in. It has been a bit of a rough day. I told you guys this morning that I had this long list of things I wanted to do and that I was gonna work all day, and it's 11:30 and I'm just now making significant progress. I had a really bad headache, and it just progressively throughout the day was getting worse and worse and worse. It was so annoying because it wasn't bad enough to where I needed to like just be in a dark room all day, but it was just bad enough to really make it impossible for me to work. So anyway, after a nap, some tacos, a cup of coffee, lots of things, after all of that, I finally am feeling A1. I feel amazing. So I might have to pull an all-nighter tonight because I really need to get this stuff done for Black Friday. And sometimes, you know what, business, like, I don't know, I'm just tired of seeing these videos where like business is like so dainty and cute, and it's just like, oh my gosh, like I just close my laptop when I want to be done, because sometimes it's just not like that. And I wouldn't trade it for the world, and I feel so grateful and happy. And if I were truly feeling like really bad, I would not do this, but I need to get my course done and launched and my Black Friday stuff ready, and I'm not taking no for an answer. I mean, seriously, what a boring vlog so far. I'm so sorry. It's 3:07 a.m. though, and I am about 80% done with my course slides. So I obviously have a bunch of screen shares and videos that I'm gonna need to do, but this is where I wanted to be. I wanted to be done with these slides by today. So I'm thinking by 4 a.m. I'll be able to hit the hay. So I'm feeling good. These are my notes. They're looking very Very kind of wild, but there they are. All right, it has been a very long weekend, but I got all my slides done for my course. Today I got all of the voiceover done, so all I need to do still is record face to camera video and record some tutorials, like some screen sharing tutorials. So I can probably get that done by tomorrow or Tuesday, but I have all my other normal client work stuff due as well. So I ended up taking 2 calls today on a Sunday, which I never do. But again, I think because it is the holiday time, like everybody else is in the same mode that I am, where everyone's trying to get things done before the holiday. And yeah, so I'm working on getting a contract signed right now at 10 p.m. on a Sunday. I just sent it through. Hopefully she signs it, no revisions, but that'll be a really big project for this next month. So I hope that works out. And I'm just feeling stressed. Like, I'm excited, everything's good, but I just have so much to do tomorrow. I have a hair appointment tomorrow, just a million things to do, and I'm stressed. And so my advice to anybody really, but especially, you know, people who work for themselves, it can be really hard to like turn off and to stop working. And so, you know, one thing that I recommend is when you feel that you're stressed, and I can always tell I'm stressed because my back starts hurting really bad, that's where I carry my stress, find the one thing that will like let you disconnect for a little bit. And for me, that's honestly taking a shower. It's weird, it just like is very comforting to me. Get a little eucalyptus in the shower, it just like melts all of my stress away. So I'm gonna do that, and then probably stay up until like midnight or so to get, I want to get the voiceovers that I recorded edited so that I'm on a good track to get my course launched on Friday. I showed this product before. I got it in New York at Ipsy Live, and it is so cool. I honestly don't know if it's the best ever for your skin, but it's super perfect for nights like tonight when I'm just feeling so lazy. You just spray it on your face, and then what I do, I spray it on my face, and then I just hop in the shower, and it just melts my makeup off. You don't need to scrub it or rub it with any towel or anything like that. You can literally just use your hands, and it takes off even your mascara. I usually go in afterwards and just clean it up with some micellar water, but that's it, and then I'll be makeup free. It's really amazing. But I could not get to sleep last night because I think because I had stayed up till 4 the night before, so my brain was just on and on and on. And I also just had a long night last night, like signing contracts back and forth again. And this really is not typical. I think the point of these videos is to kind of show a typical work week in my life, but it is what it is. This is, sometimes things are not typical or normal by any means. So I'm very tired. I'm hoping this blowout refreshes me. And yeah, then I gotta come home and do a bunch of filming today, and then I have my mastermind call tonight. So it's gonna be a really busy day, but hopefully a good day. The joys and perils of working from home. So our refrigerator has been acting really weird. It was freezing everything. It even froze our Brita the other day, or like a week ago. And then this week we realized everything was melted and bad. And I had gotten sick a couple times, and I honestly think I food poisoned myself because our food was bad. So luckily our apartment is awesome, and they brought us a brand new refrigerator. But it was a little too late for the majority of our food. So we just had to throw away everything pretty much, which sucks. And it felt very wasteful and very bad. But you know, they did it really quickly. My day is quite off schedule now, but it is only 10:30, so could be worse. It could be way later. But like I was saying to Norris, you know, it is a blessing at least that he has a flexible job. So he was here while they were exchanging stuff. So I wasn't here by myself, and that I can, you know, have a flexible schedule to actually clean up and make sure everything's okay. So yeah, it's a pro and a con because it totally disrupted my workday, and I have to get it figured out before I can film and stuff, but it's mostly a pro because otherwise I would have had to like miss work, or you know, it's just crazy. So anyway, be grateful for what you have, even when things are a little bit annoying. got this new little island cart. It's like a mini island little cart thing. And I really like it. I'll show you. It's perfect just for 2 people. This is a drop leaf, but we'll probably just always leave it out like this. And the stools actually slide right under here and hang. And then we have 2 drawers as well. I think it's pretty nifty. I think it looks pretty cute. Speaking of furniture updates, I don't think that I showed you guys my new desk setup yet. I got this super cute corner desk, and it forced me to condense my makeup, which was much needed. So all my makeup, for the most part, I still have some like hoarded away in my bed shelves and things like that, but for the most part, it's all in there. And I just absolutely love the way it looks. I put these little fake eucalyptus behind it. It's just like taped on the wall back there. So funny. I have my degree up here. I was like, you know what? This was really expensive. I might as well display it. And then my sister got me this for Christmas one year and I hadn't put it up yet, but I'm like, that is so me. That's perfect because I use this space to hustle and work, but also to do my makeup. And I have my award from the DC Web Fest, my salt lamp, and some eucalyptus for some sniffing every once in a while when I need a whiff. And yeah, I just love it. I'm cracking away at the day. Luckily I had some non-perishable food to eat for lunch, so I'm gonna make, this is actually really delicious. It's a spicy black bean and kale soup and I put tortilla chips in it. So good. Gotten one of my clients' videos filmed and a influencer content creation sponsorship video uploaded to the platform for approval. I've gotten a lot of things done today. I still have to record a video for my channel, record like a training video for another client, and launch some Facebook ads and do my mastermind. It's gonna be a busy day. I'm probably gonna be working all day, but hopefully tomorrow is gonna be pretty chill. I only have a couple things I need to do, and then it's just cracking away at my course. So I really don't have to film my video for my channel, but I just like to keep consistent. And I'm actually really excited about this video. It's the what I spent in a week video. Where are our scissors? Scissors are like always disappearing in my household. Okay, I gotta go. Hey guys, Tuesday, and I just got home from a little coffee date with one of my old coworkers and friends, and it was really good to catch up with her. It'd been a really long time. I had a lot of questions, like, you work so much, you've been talking this whole video about that you've been so busy. How do you have time to have fun? And when do you make that time? And if you're my friend, you know this, I very rarely turn down a friend date, honestly. It's pretty rare. I mean, I have to be extremely busy. I'll turn down a pick your brain session from somebody I don't really know. But if I care about our relationship, I pretty much will always make time for you. And I think this is really important because yes, I'm extremely busy this week. Yes, I could have used that hour to crank out some more work for my course or new client stuff or whatever. But one, your brain needs a refresh. I can't sit here. I've been working long nights for the past couple days and just doing all this stuff. Your brain needs a refresh. And two, you need people in your life. You do. And you need to be there for people too. That's really important. So same thing with Norris. Like, we have an understanding of each other's work schedules and stuff, but we always make time to, even if it's just one day a week, that's truly like a date day, whether it's like staying in to watch a movie or going out to dinner or something. Like, we always do that no matter how busy we are. So that's my little tip of the day, is you'll feel so much better after you did. I just got coffee and then I grabbed one of my favorite salads, and now I feel like a new person and like I can take on the rest of the day. Whereas when I left, I was feeling kind of rough. I was kind of dragging. I woke up today at 6:30 to get some videos out for a client, and just have been cranking away at work. So yeah, it's gonna probably be another kind of long day today, but there's a light at the end of the tunnel. I'm getting some big projects crossed off my list, so that is a good thing. This is me. This is me right now. Every battery is dying, including my own. I was just having a moment of feeling like so extremely stressed. One thing, a little coping mechanism that I've developed, is I just sit down and I rationalize where my stress is coming from. So I'm stressed because basically the things I'm stressed about, one of the projects I'm stressed about, the client hasn't even responded to my feedback from the last part of the project. That's not your fault. worried about another contract or another client. Again, it was kind of a last minute request last week, and it's only Tuesday and I haven't finished it. It was a very last minute request. I gave Friday. It's fine. You know what I mean? Like, you just have to like think, okay, you're panicking because you're an overachiever. I've had clients that I've paid to do work, or I've had freelancers that I've paid to do work, and they like, I don't hear from them for 3 weeks before they even are like, oh, by the way, did you want that project that you paid me to do? But my problem, I guess, or my internal struggle with that type of rationalization is, I learned this from retail, working retail for so many years. People don't care why it's not done, they care that it's not done. You know, I learned very early on in my career, if you will, that pushing off blame, saying, oh, well, you didn't get me your files, or, oh, you know, you didn't respond to this feedback, or, oh, you did blah, 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 blah. Which I'm not mad at my clients, by the way, just to like clarify. Yeah, I don't ever want my clients to watch this and think I'm like, you know, saying it's their fault, but I'm just saying people don't care if it really was somebody else's fault. They care that you do the end result. And so I'm kind of trying to juggle and balance in my career of, you have to rationalize it, otherwise you will do things for people. You'll turn things around in 2 seconds and not have time to breathe, and you'll have all these projects backed up and you'll be working on the holiday, and it's this whole thing. So I think there's definitely a balance. Anyway, that's my little peek inside my brain for today. I'm gonna drink this coffee and work on my course because I'm kind of at a standstill with the other things right now, honestly. So cheers to my stuff. Hey, I just released my new course. It's called Facebook Ads for Newbies. And it goes over everything that you're gonna wanna know about starting your very first Facebook ad campaign. Nothing to be afraid of here. I go through everything in very simple, actionable, quick lessons. So don't worry, you don't need to be tied to your computer for the next 2 days. We all know that we've bought those Black Friday sales and never used them. I've done that quite a few times. Don't worry, this is gonna be super quick and easy, hopefully painless, and hopefully pretty interesting and exciting for you too. So if you are a small business owner, if you are a personal brand, if you are a social media manager, or freelance digital marketer, or in-house social media manager, this is going to be perfect for you. Now, this is a great course for people who have maybe run an ad campaign or two, maybe boosted a couple of posts, but didn't really see the results that they were looking for, or for people who have never even gotten started and don't really have a clue what they're doing back there. This is definitely an intro level course that gives you the fundamental steps to get started. But if you're kind of deep into the exploration phase, you've had successful campaigns already, maybe look for a higher level course. I think that this is a really good tool to add to your marketing tool belt, and I hope that you'll join me for this course.